Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 110, College Algebra. My name is Mr. Chan, and I will be your instructor for this class. So I want to thank you very much for clicking on the 110 Welcome and Syllabus video. In this video, I will show you how to navigate D2L, explain the syllabus, going over your first week's assignment called it's actually called the syllabus quiz, and I will discuss how you will proceed for this class. All right. So basic navigation, okay, so when you first click on our class, okay, this is our homepage. Every week you will get an announcement. So to access our course, the easiest way is actually click on content up top on the top left-hand corner. So once you click on content, you're gonna see the table of content, okay? So for any given week, let me pick this week. For any given week, you will be given lecture handouts, lecture videos in YouTube form or in MP4. Then you'll be given your assignments, and you'll be given something called a Dropbox. Okay. So what students do every week is to print or copy down the lecture handouts. So if you want to print the lecture handouts, click on the lecture handout, scroll down a little bit, and click on download. Download the Word document. And print, okay? Download the Word document and actually print the lecture handout from Word. So what you see on the lecture handout is what you will see on the lecture videos. So once you print or copy down on the handout, let me show you. Once you print or copy down what's on the lecture handout, then you use the handout to watch the lecture videos. So basically, the lecture video is where I will work out all the problems with you, and then students will actually take notes on the handouts that you copied or printed out. Let me go back. Once you print the lecture videos, excuse me, once you print the lecture handouts and take notes on the lecture handout while you're watching the lecture videos, then you can begin to work on your homework assignments. Some homework has computer portion, some homework has both computer and the handwritten portion. So when students run into a topical homework that consists of both computer and handwritten portion, I will need you to print or copy down what's on the handwritten portion first. Then open the computer portion next and do both portion, okay, back and forth. So using topic 5, for example, the first question on the handwritten portion is question number 2. That means question number 1 got to be on the handwritten portion. So if I go to the computer portion, excuse me, if the first question on the handwritten portion is question 2, then question number 1 got to be on the computer portion. So if I go to the computer portion, then you're gonna see question 1 is here. So for question number 2, since it's a handwritten portion, here you will simply type handwritten. All right. I'm gonna get out of it. So when you run into a topical homework that has both portions, I will need you to print or copy down what's on the handwritten portion first, and then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. So for the handwritten portion, okay, for the handwritten portion, student, you will need to handwrite the answers, okay, cannot type the answers. So if I scroll down a little bit, you're gonna see there's a Dropbox for topic 5, handwritten portion of the homework, and there's also a handwritten portion Dropbox for topic number 8. Every week, okay, student will take notes okay, on all the topic. But I will only need you to turn in one topical notes that you took. So the name of the Dropbox, the very last thing in the bottom every week is going to be the notes taken Dropbox. The name of the Dropbox tell you which notes you need to turn in. So for this week, you will take notes and watch the lecture videos on top from topic 5 through 8, but I will only need you to turn in topic 7 notes. Okay, I don't need you to turn in all of them. Otherwise, that's going to be a lot of pages. So the idea is, once you take notes, okay, once you take the notes by watching the lecture videos, when you finish taking the notes, you should take pictures, okay, of the notes that you took using your mobile device, and then once you took the picture, then you can upload into the Dropbox. Dropbox is basically as looking for attachments. That will be the same thing for your handwritten portion of the homework also. So once you write down the answers for your homework, the handwritten portion of the homework, you just take pictures using a mobile device and then upload them into the correct Dropbox. So every week you're gonna get the same thing, okay? Lecture handouts, lecture videos in YouTube and MP4 format, and then your homework. So like this week, for example, only topic 12 has both computer and handwritten portion. So you're gonna see a Dropbox for the topic 12 homework handwritten portion, and you're gonna see a Dropbox for the note taken, which is topic 12. Let's fast forward to the end of semester. Okay, so the very last week, okay, we will go over topic 29, and there is also an exam review videos I will need you to watch. Okay, so please watch the exam review video first before you attempt the final exam. So the final exam has both portion as well, the handwritten and the computer portion. So make sure you print or copy down the handwritten portion first, and then open the computer portion next. So you can do both portion back and forth. All right. Let me go click on this course information real quick. So under the course information, you'll be able to find your syllabus, the same like welcome syllabus videos. My contact information is listed right here. You will not need to purchase a textbook. We use open education resource textbook. So you will not really need to print this or purchase this. Okay. So as long as you print the lecture handout and then take notes on the handout while you're watching the lecture video. That's pretty much how students proceed every week. All right, how to upload your handwritten assignments. So this is for your homework, handwritten portion, and the note taken. So this video show you just another way that you can actually upload your. This is another method that you take, that student can actually take pictures and then upload them into the Dropbox. How to use graphical equation. Students will enter a lot of mathematical equations and symbols in this class. So I will go over how to use graphical equation here in a minute at the end of this video. How to view assignment feedback. So for every homework or note taken, you do not get 100 on it. This video show you where you need to go to find the feedback. How to check for missing assignments. So if you do have a lot of missing assignments, okay, this video show you where you need to go to find what you are missing. If you're a new student and never used your student's NUTC email or self-service, this video show you where you need to go to log into your student NUTC email and the self-service. Okay. So let me go over the syllabus real quick, then we'll talk about your first assignment called the syllabus quiz. I meant to rename this. We'll go over your syllabus quiz as well, and I will make sure. Okay, I will make sure this is the same as the one I want to show you. Let me just view topic real quick. Let me take a look. See if I fixed it. Oh, I haven't fixed it yet, but I will. I will fix this just in a minute. I will fix this as we go along. How about that? Just give me a minute. All right, let's go over the syllabus real quick. I got a couple of things I want to stress. All right, my content information is already on the top of the syllabus. Okay, this our class is an online class. Here are the course description. What's required for this class? You got to use our college learning management system D2L. Okay, I use the textbook for reference, but I already show you where the link for the textbook is. So if you want to click on them and then look at it if you like, but mainly what students do every week is basically print or copy down the lecture handout and take notes. Take notes on the handout while watching the lecture videos. Graphing calculator will be required for this class, so if you do not have one, see if your family or friends have a graphing calculator. Okay, if not, then you can try to download this app. This Calc 84 app is it's the closest graphing calculator, free calculator app that I've seen out there. Because in the lecture video, I will show you how to do a lot of graphing in this class. So it's good to have a graph. It's actually good to to have a graphing calculator nearby. All right, here are our course objective learning outcomes. Course requirements. So within the week, student will print or copy the lecture handouts. Okay, watch the lecture video and take notes on the lecture handouts. Complete both portion of a topical homework, the handwritten portion and the computer portion. Upload the topical homework handwritten portion into the correct Dropbox, and then upload your selected topical lecture notes into the correct Dropbox. So that's pretty much the 5 things that students do every week. All right, here are the graded assignments in this class. Additional information on the homework. All the homework are already posted in D2L. The questions are on both computer and on paper. If a topical homework has both computer and the handwritten portions, then students are required to first print or copy down the handwritten portion and then open the computer portion next. Once the handwritten portion is printed or copied and the computer portion is open, then students will go back and forth between the two portions to complete the topical homework. Okay, after completing both portions, student will first submit the computer portion and upload the handwritten portion into the correct Dropbox. Here's the reason why. Both portions will be graded at the same time. Okay, so the grades that you earn for the handwritten portion will be entered inside the computer portion. Okay, so so if a student submit the computer portion but then not uploading the handwritten portion, then I don't have all I don't have all the materials. Okay, to grade. So if the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion will have counted as incorrect. Okay. The grades for the handwritten portion will be entered within the computer portion. So if the handwritten portion is uploaded after the computer portion graded, the instructor will not go back and grade the handwritten portion. So once I grade your homework, the computer portion, then I'm not gonna go back and regrade again, and then okay, I'll just keep on moving forward to grade your other homework. So please make sure, make sure to turn in both portions, okay? Make sure you turn in both portions before I grade them. So when you finish the computer portion, you need to upload the handwritten portion right away, okay? Because I began to grade your homework starting on Monday. Every Monday I will start grading. All right. So if you are not ready, if students are not ready to submit both portion, okay, I will recommend don't submit neither one. If you look closely on the on these homework, on these assignments, there's a start date and a due date, but there's also an end date, and the end date is set for the end of the course. Okay, the end date is when the course will end. So students are allowed to make up any missing assignments. Okay, you can make up any missing assignments throughout the semester, except um, except these first two assignment, the syllabus quiz and the syllabus quiz and the introduction. These two you cannot make up. All right. All right. All the homework, all the topical homework has one attempt only, and no homework grade will be dropped. All right. There are selected topical notes each week for students to take while watching the lecture videos. So please, please make sure you handwrite the notes and upload the notes into the correct Dropbox. Please write your name and the date you watch the lecture video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page that you're going to upload. Weekly submission with note taking will be counted for attendance. All right, I mentioned about the final exam earlier. So final exam is posted for the last week of class. Please watch the exam review video, okay, before attempting the final exam. Submission of your final exam will be counted for attendance as well for the last week. And I already show you that the final exam has both computer and the handwritten portion. So we will follow the same procedure as the homework with both portions. Here are the grading rubric for the handwritten portion and the computer portion. Please notice that if the answers look like AI generated answers, and even though it's correct, it will only get partial credits. Okay, be very careful how you use the AI to generate the answers. All right, the weekly outline looks just like the table of contents. The outline here tells you what topic will be covered every week and what are the graded assignments students need to do. All right, a little bit of attendance policies. Attendance policy for no-show. If a student does not complete the syllabus quiz after the first week of class begin, then the student will be marked as a no-show. So that simply means student never show up for class. So without students submit the syllabus quiz, okay, then I will drop the student as a no-show. No, it's like saying you never come to class. So we got to clean up the roster. If students do submit the syllabus quiz, then you're bound by the below attendance requirements. Okay, students are encouraged to speak with their instructor for guidance if extenuating circumstances arise. To successfully complete the course, student must maintain a minimum attendance of 80%. That means that the student are expected to actively participate in at least 80% of course activities, including discussions, submitting assignments, completing quiz tests, or exams. So the following graded items will count for your weekly attendance. If student miss more than 3 of the following graded items, then the student will be dropped from the class for excessive absence at any time during the semester with a grade of W. So if you miss more than 3 of the following graded assignments, then the instructor reserves the right to drop you from this class. So syllabus quiz is the first thing, right? It's a first grade assignment count for attendance. So if any, so if students do not submit the syllabus quiz, then I will drop you for no show. Okay. So mainly here are note taken until the very last week. I use final exam for attendance. All right, voluntary withdrawal. If something happens where you have to withdraw from the course, please then student will actually get a grade of W for the class. Here are the discussion etiquettes. Student with disabilities. If you do have a documented disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and accommodation of needs. All right, you can read up on the academic dishonesty and the honesty policy. FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act statement, basically saying that not just anybody can come up to me and asking for your academic records. Okay, your academic record is actually protected under the Family Education Right, Act, Family Education Rights and Privacy Act. All right, let's go over your syllabus quiz. So let me change the name. Let me kind of fix this a little bit. I meant to fix it before I do start this video. So let me fix this real quick. I'm gonna call it the correct name, syllabus quiz. I'll come back to this. All right, first questions. Let's delete that one. Question number one. By completing the syllabus quiz, I acknowledge that I am registered for this course, plan to complete it and actively participate every week, and will adhere the instructor's schedule as outlined in the syllabus. So if you choose, all right, so your first choice, by submitting the syllabus quiz, I do acknowledge and agree that I am registered for this course, plan to complete it and actively participate every week, and will adhere the instructor's schedule as outlined in the class. Or if you select I do not agree, I do not acknowledge and agree above statements, I will not submit the syllabus quiz, and I am asking the instructor to drop me from this class. So if you choose this one, I will actually drop you from this class as a no-show. Just like you never show up for class. You're not meant, you did not meant to register for this class. Okay. Number two. Let me rearrange this real quick. Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna come here, switch this. Just give me a minute. Let me fix this date. It's bothering me. Nice. Question number two. Consider the following question. It'll be easy to write down the answer before. So a lot of your homework question has this instruction. Okay. So that simply means, write down the answer or work it out on a piece of paper before you enter them. Here you will see this thing. A lot of question has this instruction. Okay. Please use graphical equation when entering answers. So I'm going to click inside this box and I'm going to click on the plus sign, click on equations, and click on graphical equation. So here is where all the mathematical symbols are located. So for number one, what is the best phone number to get in contact with you? Okay, there are two reasons I would need your best contact number. Number one, if a student actually um missed 3 graded assignment for attendance, then I will actually message you and text you asking about what's going on, why the homework, why the graded assignment for attendance not being turned in. Okay. So if you fall very behind in the class, I will begin to message you and kind of remind you that, you're falling very behind. Another reason I will need your contact number will be for pre-registration of next semester. Okay. So once you enter your best contact number, click on insert. So this question number two has two parts, number one, number two. Every answer is for one graphical equation. If you enter all the answer under the same graphical equation, a lot of times it will not show up. A lot of times you will not even see what you typed once you click on insert. All right, so once you insert the first answer, anywhere inside the box, click on it, press enter, and then we go to number two. The phone number you provided in number one Tell me, is it a cell, work, or home number? Okay, let me know which one you provided. So whenever you actually enter, okay, s- make a choice or enter anything inside the box, then you will see this check mark. Check mark means your answer is saved. So if you cannot finish the homework in one sitting, then you can simply just exit out of it, okay, and come back later on. All right, question number 3. What are the best practice when using D2L? Please try to use computer or a laptop instead of mobile device when you're using D2L. Just because a mobile device screen is really small, and a lot of times this graphical equation, this plus sign, is not showing up on your mobile device. Please use Google Chrome. Okay, Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer or laptop has a Word document. As you can see, all the lecture handouts and the handwritten portion of the homework is in Word document. And please use graphical equation to enter answers when it's asking you to, okay? So please copy down these answers, okay? You can pause the video and copy down these answers. Question number 4, what is the last day of the class? The class will officially end on Sunday, December 1st at 11:30 p.m. Okay, so after 11:30 p.m. on December 1st, student will not be able to have any access to the course. Question number 5, some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. If the questions are not on the handwritten portion, where are rest the questions? Got to be on the what? Computer portion. Question number 6. Some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. Both portion will be graded at the same time. If the handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion will be counted as incorrect. So who can student contact about withdrawing the class? Who can actually help student withdraw a class? Student can contact the enrollment center and the student service by dialing 843-921-6900. Student can also contact their instructor using the student NETC email, detail instant message, or text message. I will show you where it is here in a minute. It's under the my contact information. It's under the instructor contact information. I have a Google Voice number that you can actually text me. All right, please copy this answer down. Please copy these answer down, please. Except question number 2. Question number 2 is you need to provide your best contact number and tell me, is it a cell, work, or home number? All the other answer, please copy them down. Question number 8, what are the 3 type of graded assignment for this class? What count for grades are homework, notes taken, and 1/10 final exam. Question number 9, instructor will reply your detailed instant message or email within 36 hours. All right, question number 10. I'm going to show you how to enter some of these. So remember, I'm using a computer to record this video. So I got a keyboard here right in front of me. So just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm using an actual keyboard. I'm not using a mobile device to record this video. So for number 1, okay, so let's get into the graphical equation. Open and close parentheses. So we are on the very top row. We're under the first tab. Open and close parenthesis is right here. Click outside of it, comma, space. Open and close bracket is right here, comma, space. Open and close brace is right here. All right. So this question has 5 parts. So every part, the answer for every part is going to be in one graphical equation. Please do not enter all 5 of them under the same graphical equation, because if you do that, a lot of times after you click on insert, I'm not going to see your answer. Sometimes you cannot even see your answer. It's kind of weird why that's the case. So every answer, one graphical equation. Okay, I'm going to click anywhere inside the box and press enter. Number 2. So I'm using my keyboard. open parenthesis, close bracket. Open parenthesis will be shift 9 space. Close bracket is right above the towards the up left of the enter key. Okay, comma space. Infinity sign is right here, comma space. Union sign. Union is the word or. All right. Oh, this is number 2, sorry. Okay. Number 3. All right. Fraction bar. Whenever you enter a fraction, do not use a slash. It does not make any sense. So we have an actual fraction bar. So please use an actual fraction bar. 3x to the second power. So I'm using a regular letter X on the keyboard. All right. Superscript. This is your exponent, second power. All right. I'm gonna click in the denominator. 4y, regular letter Y, exponent, third power. All right. I'm gonna put my cursor right next to the fraction. Okay. Just click right here. Click right next to the fraction, comma space. X plus 1 whole thing square. So I will use open close parenthesis, x plus 1. Put a cursor right next to the close parenthesis and then my exponent. All right, number 4. All right, this symbol is not equal to. So go to the second tab on the top row, top left-hand corner, a box with a slash over it. So inside this box, use an equal sign here or equal sign on your keyboard. Not equal to, comma, space. This is called f of x, a regular letter f. Go back to the first tab. Open close parenthesis, put the x in there, comma, space. Cube root of x squared. So I'm back to the first tab. This is square root, so right below it is a cube, is anything higher than a square root. So for the index, it will be cube. And inside the radical, inside the cube root, x to the second power. All right, number 5. At the end of semester, we will actually enter these two. Okay, these two will be towards the very end of semester. All right, log with the base 2 of x. So on the top row, go to the very last one. Log with the base 2 of x. All right, comma space. This is a lowercase l, n, which is right here. Natural log, ln is natural log of x. There you go. So when you get done, you can simply click on submit the quiz. All right, so let me show you my contact information here under the course information. So under the course information, okay, my contact information is right here. So here is my Google Voice number. So the number one way of communication is through D2L instant message. So if you click on this envelope, you can actually send me an instant message, or you can email me from D2L. But when I reply the email, then student will need to go to their student NETC email account to check for to check for my reply. So if you have any questions or concerns, and please don't hesitate to let me know. If there are something you're working on, okay, that you're not quite sure if you're on the right track or not, you can always take a picture of it, email it to me, or text it to me, text a picture to me to my Google Voice number, and I can provide you with some feedback. Okay. So we will keep in touch throughout the semester. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck, everybody.